Hi, this is Barbara Mitchell, and I am reviewing the three paradigms discussed by Cher and Miriam in How Research Produces Knowledge. One of the common themes across all of the work we looked at this week was that research design begins with understanding the different philosophical assumptions that we make. In fact, Creswell indicated that good research requires making these assumptions, paradigms, and frameworks explicit, and Miriam herself said that questions raised and methods used were functions of the researcher's worldview, or their paradigms. Many folks arrive to our class with an understanding of what the key issue that has arisen in their practice, and they want to focus on the questions for their research. But research also needs to include an examination of our assumptions and worldview. What do you believe about the phenomena you're about to study? Paradigms help us understand what data we need, how we need to collect that data, analyze that data, and present our findings. As a researcher, your philosophical assumptions will determine how your research is also judged, its validity and level of trust. Miriam's article evaluated three paradigms as foundation for our adult education research: positivist, interpretive, and critical, and we'll cover all three. Positivist is the scientific method we all learned about in class. It's objective, value-free, and ahistorical. Reality is static and the focus is on the facts. Researchers maintain a distance, and the knowledge comes from the measurement. Here you want to think about cause and effect. For example, if it's raining, you know you or your umbrella are going to get wet. The interpretive paradigm is based on the social sciences. Realities are socially constructed, and there are many different types of beliefs. Each of these beliefs are equally valid. For example, if I gave you a $100 bill for your birthday, you'd be very happy to go out and buy something wonderful. You understand that this paper has a certain amount of value. But if I give that same $100 bill to a baby, I'm probably going to get a very confused look. The baby sees it as paper. It doesn't share the belief that paper has value. Researchers in the interpretive paradigm are obsessed with context. Context gives meaning. In our example, the money is both valuable and worthless at the same time. We have to understand the reality the participant created. Not looking for one right answer, you need to observe, interview, and check your biases. With the critical paradigm, the intent is to bring about transformative change. Because we want to bring about change, we need to look at more than just different meanings. We have to understand the same constraints the subjects see. In this area, we need to understand historical structures that tend to contribute to the type of inequality they are studying, and identify some of the empowering solutions to the flaws that they find. For example, we might want to study gender-based pay inequities for a same profession. The work is a study of reflection and action and is guided by an understanding of oppressive experiences. The researcher will need to understand the subject's interpretations of the world, and that they need not be ideologically pure. Most importantly, we need to understand what actions will we take based on that research. We've been looking at each of these paradigms in isolation. However, as Miriam noted herself, in the real world, research into the practice of adult education does not always so neatly conform to a particular paradigm.